WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Let's go!
10, 9, 8. Oh, screw it. I can't wait. 3, 2, 1.
This went from being something that elevates you to something that is I can't even find the exact word.
I love your guys' morning show. It makes me laugh so hard every morning.
I don't want to request a song or say anything stupid. I just want to say that you guys are the best radio station. No one does more for the community. No one cares about their listeners more.
You guys are the best, and I just want you to keep doing what you're doing because seriously, my commute would suck without you.
Welcome to Johnny's House, XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 6 o'clock, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. Johnny's House back from vacation live in the studio, y'all.
Or are we?
I don't know.
Don't mess with them.
It's Wednesday. No.
It's AI Johnny.
Hey, in my headphones. Man, we had people sitting there. My headphones jacked up.
Yeah, that was Bobby Bones.
Bobby Bones.
Messing
There was
up your
things
stuff.
turned off when I got
Bobby
here.
Bones.
I'm like, all right, see,
I like
this is why you
Bobby.
can't leave kids in the studio.
Bobby's cool. I ain't got a problem with him. Narish, you been touching any buttons in here?
Maybe. Maybe.
There was things
But it
turned
was
off.
irresponsible.
All
I
the
thought.
screens were pushed back. I'm like, look, when you stay at someone's house, you don't rearrange the furniture.
This is what happens when you guys leave me alone.
Partly cloudy, scattered showers. 104 is what it's going to feel like this morning. It's 77.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So while we are away, the writer strike is still going strong.
Yep.
So we're back and they're still out there. And there's now actors that are like suspending their movies even though they had some exemptions.
Yeah.
So like Brad Pitt has been working on a Formula One racing movie for Apple. He's been working on it for a while. And so he was exempt from the SAG strike and all that stuff because it's being filmed in another country.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, you have an exemption so you can continue filming. But he shut it down anyways. He shut production down just to, for his fellow actors and the writers and everything. So he was like, listen, we've been scheduled. And then he was like, I'm going to shut down the set. So he's producing and starring in the movie and he's done right now until...
A lot of actors are doing it. What's going to happen is that if they continue to do that, a lot of filming would have just been done overseas.
Yeah.
And he said, no, we got to stop
And
that.
so Viola Davis, she actually did the same thing too. She had a waiver for like an indie movie that she was doing, and she decided to halt production as well. So she's like, listen, I love this movie, but I do not feel that it's appropriate to actually keep going with the production. So she's pushing that back as well.
I don't know if you saw this. Mandy Moore, she showed her residual check from streaming.
Yes.
And she was a major character on This Is Us.
Yes.
And it was 81 cents.
Yeah.
That is insane.
81 cents.
There was a guy who put, and I can't remember who it was. I just saw it yesterday. Posted a 0-cent check.
They sent him a check for zero.
Because it was less than a penny, but it's in the system. It
Yeah,
just
yeah,
prints
yeah.
it out. 0 cents.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj has been swatted again. So the Los Angeles police showed up to her house because there was a call that somebody got shot outside of her house. So LAPD came in, guns a-blazing, lights, sirens, the whole thing, and they were like, nah, nobody's been shot here. So this is not the first time cops have showed up to her house, but she's kind of just like over it, and she's just like annoyed by the whole situation.
Yep.
You know how I love my lists.
Okay.
So the best sitcom hangout spots.
Central Park.
That's got to be on there.
That is actually number 7
I was
from
gonna say, from
Friends.
Number 7. It's a good thing we're not playing the list because I done lost that thing.
I would have said that's number 1.
Really?
This is from BuzzFeed.com, and they ranked their 18 favorite sitcoms.
The Peach Pit.
The Peach Pit is number 1.
90210.
Yes.
You can tell they've been. I was about to cuss. Get out of here.
Yeah.
The Peach Pit.
The Peach Pit was the
is
deal.
number
Wow.
1.
And then it became the Peach Pit After Dark.
Yes,
Wow.
that's
Then it
also
turned into
listed as number
a
1.
nightclub. And then everybody played there.
How about
Christina
the
Aguilera.
the Max?
The Max has to be on there from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, number 12.
Number 12.
Yeah,
Wow.
so the first couple of them, Peach Pit, The Pit, A Different World.
Oh, yeah. The different world.
It's
They
like
hung
kind
out.
of in the student union.
Yeah, like the restaurant they always hung out in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Pop's Chocolate Shop, that was in Riverdale.
I ain't
Cheers.
And watch. Oh, Cheers. Yeah.
The Peacock Stop, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, yeah, that's where he worked.
Luke's
Oh, yeah.
Diner, The Gilmore Girls.
Okay. I didn't see
Central
that.
Perk, Arnold's from Happy Days, or Al's.
That's old school.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Cafe Nervosa from Friends.
Don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I
that
know.
one
That's what I was
either.
like, huh? And then The Hub, The 70s Show. So those are like the top ones.
Good list.
But yeah. Barbie is still dominating. Still dominating right now. I did go see it. It is so cute.
My son saw it. He said it was
not gonna
funny.
lie.
Somebody told me that there's an inside message that if you don't pay attention, there's a message in there.
They say that about almost every movie,
Really?
though. Yeah, they want to make everything political nowadays.
And my boy went with his, he took his, y'all know him, because he took his wife and kid. He goes,
Yeah.
I said, how was it? It was horrible.
My
Well, he
son
was
said-
forced to go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He had to go with his family.
My son had to take his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he said it was pretty good.
It's very like cheesy, but also like there's like
He said it could have ended a little earlier. He said there was a lot of points where they could have wrapped it up, but,
Yeah,
but they
it,
didn't.
it did get stretched out a little bit, but massive $93 million again. So I mean, collectively, it's just dominating.
I heard by the end of the week it can make $1 billion.
Oh yeah. Yep. So after 2 weeks, it's generated $350 million in North America alone. So globally, they're at $750 million. So it's the third largest film of the year. So as of right now,
I went out to the party that we had, that we gave away the tickets, and there was a group of ladies who rented out a whole theater that night to go see that.
My son saw Oppenheimer too.
Oh yeah.
And he said it was really good.
Yeah, I want to see that one.
Yeah, he said it's also long. He said, but it's really good.
I feel bad because there was like the remake of the Haunted Mansion that came out too, and
That
like
came out?
yeah, it got squashed.
It got
I
squashed.
mean,
That's the theater. That's their fault. They should have held
waited
that.
until like
Yeah.
three or 4 weeks
Yeah.
after Barbie.
Yeah.
Let it get its run in and then do it.
All right. If you've been listening, we got a key phrase for you. Yeah, we're back. We're doing that again. If you know it, call it in now. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. It's Johnny's house, and we're back, y'all. .608, Taylor Swift. I heard her last concert was so loud it showed up on the Richter scale.
yeah.
Damn.
That's cool.
That's damn. Partly cloudy showers, thunderstorms likely. Heat index 104. It is 77 right now. Been going commercial free, and if you know the key word, we're going to try to hook you up. But first, we got to find out who you are and who's up. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Henry.
Hey, Henry, how are you?
I am fantastic. I woke up today.
All right. Let's see. Henry, sounds like you're still at home.
No, I'm at work.
Yeah, at work.
Ooh,
it's real
okay.
quiet at work.
It's quiet.
Yeah. What kind of work you do?
Well, it's me, myself, and I. It's just the warehouse.
Oh. What time do the workers come in?
I am the worker.
Oh, you're it.
Oh.
In a warehouse?
Yeah, that's it.
So you're in a big warehouse by yourself?
Yep.
What kind of product do you house in that warehouse?
They do industrial epoxy flooring in here.
Oh, okay.
I just take care of the warehouse and the property.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you like security?
No, I am everything. From maintenance to...
So it's a small company. They just got a warehouse full of stuff.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So, Henry, you pull orders and stuff like that, too?
Yeah, if they got something, I'll pull an order.
Are you in there by...
It's more like barrels and epoxy stuff.
Gotcha.
Are you in there by yourself all day?
Yeah, it's
I have a friend that works in a warehouse like that, and,
Really?
and he's kind of the everything. And yeah, he's there pretty much all day by himself.
So what do you do to entertain yourself?
You guys.
Oh, fun.
And how long have you been doing this job?
2 years.
2 years. You like it?
For another job. You guys hiring?
Yes, we were hiring.
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah. I mean, you probably would make more at your warehouse, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. They try to say, hey, but we pay y'all in fun.
Yeah, right. I tried to pay my electric bill in fun last month.
They didn't take it?
No, absolutely
they
not.
didn't take it.
No.
All right, Henry, what is that key phrase?
They're back.
They're back is correct, and we're going to hook you up with 4 tickets to the Kid and Family Expo at the Orange County Convention Center. That's August 12th and 13th, man. And we appreciate you listening, and I'm glad we can keep you company at least until 10 o'clock.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys.
What do you do after 10 o'clock?
I'm still here until 5.
No, like, what do you listen to? Because your entertainment's over.
Dude, I would be watching everything on Netflix. Everything, the whole thing.
It's just about, yeah.
Do you talk to yourself in there sometimes?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It gets so quiet in here, you got to talk to yourself.
All right, I want you to hear you scream out. I want you to scream out as loud as you can. Prove there's nobody there.
Yeah, baby.
It would be, you know what? I would enjoy this.
You would.
I would love it.
Brian would enjoy it.
I tell my wife every day I got to work late, baby. Sorry. Trouble at the warehouse.
Henry, you hold on. We'll get some information, all right?
Thanks, Donnie. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you for listening, man. We appreciate you. You hold on a second, all right? All right, we come back. We'll give you a little update on where we've been for the last week or so right here on Johnny's House. It's 6:22. It is Monday. You are listening to Johnny's House. A lot of you, man, get this weekend. School starts next week.
It's crazy to me.
It starts. Why am I laughing? I got to deal with that.
Not my problem.
No.
Man, you know what I got to deal with again?
Nope.
The car line.
Car line.
I knew it.
But are you gonna? It's a new. Is it
It's a new school. Yes, Olympia. I don't know how the car line works.
High school car line is a lot different.
Is it fast?
Yes and no. Yes and no. But it gets.
I'm gonna figure it out.
The pickup is worse than the drop off. I think for.
Yeah, I got to do the pickup.
Yeah, that's worse than the drop off.
Thanks, B.
Yeah, the car.
Give me any type of encouragement.
Because you got a bunch of high school kids also leaving at the same time.
Yeah, man. Partly cloudy, showers likely. Heat index 104. It is 77. As I mentioned, we are back from vacation. I'll talk about this later. I went to took the kid. I stayed here for a couple days. Took the kid to Mexico. Planet Hollywood there because he's about to start high school. And I want to have that conversation, and you're gonna have a lot of life's gonna be different. Things are gonna change, and blah blah blah. And then I got stranded in an airport for 24 hours.
Hey.
I'll talk about it. It was the absolute worst. Hey, it was the first time I was ever in a mob mentality. I saw it.
Yeah.
A mob mentality, man. They canceled the flight at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And man, I saw this one lady, and again, I'll mention it later on. What am I talking about this morning? I'm at about 8:30 this morning. This one lady, she had to be about 5 foot, and this one guy was big, muscular dude, about 6'2", and she was in his face, and I don't think he would have taken her. And he's like, "Ain't nobody talking to you." Well, why don't you shut the hell? I mean, it was
Oh my
nuts.
gosh.
And I'm sitting here like, son, go sit over there.
Yeah. Away from this.
Oh boy, I've never seen a mob mentality, but you get an agreement, and they were all going towards the people at the desk.
Of course.
And I'm like, wow, look, I'm just trying to get home, y'all. Ray, how was yours?
It was kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
My son had surgery. He had his tonsils and adenoids taken out, and then he had some post-operation complications.
Yeah.
So he ended up in the Advent Health for Children Hospital, which, they took the most, extreme, extra care for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how those pediatricians and, pediatric doctors do it, but they are so good at what they do. So, so we were there for a couple days. He's okay now. Didn't really have a vacation the past 2 weeks, but over the weekend I did get to go away for a couple days, and we went to West Palm for Dave Matthews.
And how was it? Was it hot? Was it hot out there?
It wasn't too bad, actually. At night, it wasn't too bad.
Mexico was blazing.
Yeah.
It was blazing.
Yeah.
It was just nasty
I
hot.
bet.
Yeah.
Was it packed there?
No. A lot of people go to Mexico and the tropics during the winter.
Yeah.
This wasn't at all.
Well, it's hurricane season, so.
Yeah, there's a lot of single mommies with thongs on.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Perfect place.
It's weird, man. I don't know where to look. I don't want to be the creeper.
Or you wear glasses, wear sunglasses.
So I look down. I was looking down at water and up. I don't want to be that guy.
Just look forward. If they walk in your line of vision, that's on them.
Did you catch your son looking?
Huh?
Did you catch your son looking?
I was like, it's fine. I'm not sitting there like, I don't know what to do. B, how was yours?
It was cool. We went to Vegas for 5 days.
Was it hot?
It was 1,000 degrees, surface of the sun. But it's different. You don't sweat. There's 2% humidity.
Yeah.
So it just feels like you stick your arm in an oven, basically. So we saw a few shows that were really cool. We went to the Garth Brooks residency. That's why we went, because my wife loves him. It was great.
Was it? Oh, yeah.
It was really, really good. I mean, small setting. He was super cool. So that was a lot of fun. We didn't win any money this time. We actually lost money. We never lose money. We always usually break even. We lost a couple $100.
Okay.
We don't gamble big, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
We stayed out all night. Literally got home when the sun came up one time. That was fun. At a little divey bar. And then we got back from Vegas, and we were going to go back out of town. But my wife had to work a little bit, so she didn't. We did Epcot Food and Wine on Friday. It started.
It started?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we did Friday, and then the last 2 days, we did nothing because I knew I had to get back to work. So I watched 3 seasons of Suits.
Oh, my gosh.
Brian texted me. I'm like, bro, you in. You are in.
No, till I woke up, till I went to bed for 2 straight days. 'Cause
Yes.
we didn't want to do anything. We got to stop spending money. We got to stop getting drunk all the time. So we watched Suits.
We're going to talk about life changes. I told Brian, I said, bro, you're going to watch so many episodes that you work at that office.
I do. I do.
It keeps popping up, and
Yeah.
I'm like, don't start
Ray,
it.
it's 9 seasons.
Don't start
It's
it.
9.
I think you should do it.
It's 12 the first season and 16 episodes every
It's
season
not
after
going
that.
anywhere.
The first season goes fast.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
after that, it turns into 16 episodes, and it drags.
Yes.
It's a good show, though. But I'm so far away from finished. Like now that I'm not on vacation, I don't know when I'll get to it.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm on season 9, and it's Netflix. I mean, doesn't have season 9, so now I have to watch that on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I heard they wrap it up though.
I told Johnny I can see what he sees in Meghan Markle.
Of course.
I told him.
It's the first time I've ever seen her act. I've never seen her in anything but tabloids until this show, and I'm like, man,
It's kind of.
I'm in love with her.
It's her character. It's just
And she's just pretty
and
she's
smart.
She did really good in that
She
role.
seems very nice.
Very loyal girlfriend. I mean, all of that
Hey,
stuff.
let my wife and Prince Harry slip.
Oh my God.
Isn't it funny hearing Brian say that? Because he was killing me.
Yeah, he was.
But you know, he texted me and goes, hey, man, I saw what you saw in Meghan Markle.
And it only takes like 3 episodes,
I know.
and you're like, wow, I love her.
Dang.
Tell you, we'll take a break and we'll come back. And Narice will want to find out what you've been doing while we're breaking too, and get into some life changes. Brian had to make some life changes.
Well, we're in day 3 of life change.
We'll tell you more about that next on Johnny's House. Metro Boomin and 21 Savage, the weekend creeping. Over the weekend, the weekend had 2 sold-out shows in France at 638. It's Johnny's House. Expect a heat index of 104, and then there's a 80% chance of rain today. It is 77 right now. We're updating you on what we went on vacation. We stopped at Nerese. So, Nerese, what did you do while you kind of worked a lot, didn't you?
Yeah. It wasn't really a vacation, but still, it felt like one because I was doing so much. So this past Friday alone, I opened the floor for NF at the Edition Arena.
That's
UCF.
a nice place. Nice venue.
Fantastic. Yeah, the energy was wild. And then Saturday, I went to SeaWorld because they also kickstarted their craft beer festival.
I know, man. I got that email. I'm like,
I know, me too.
I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
And then, Sunday, I just kind of took it easy, deep cleaned, meal prepped, got ready for this week because I knew you guys were coming in.
Yes.
Very excited for that.
So, Brian, what happened that you felt the need that you had to have a life change?
We spent money like as if we won the Powerball. Like, seriously, because we went on vacation. It's our anniversary.
Yep.
When we go on vacation, we like to not think about money.
Yeah.
But, like, we don't have enough money to not think about money. But we like to try that.
Yeah.
And so we were having a good time.
Yes.
And, in Vegas, things are expensive.
Yes, they are.
There's
several sides of Vegas.
Yeah.
Several sides.
Yeah. So Fremont Street, we were balling.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Out of control.
But then, we went to, like, the little library bar in the Park MGM.
Yes, yep, I know exactly what
like
you're
the
talking
Nomad.
about.
And so I didn't know what I wanted to drink. So I'm like, just let me, get, it's a higher end tequila that I get that I sip on.
Yeah.
$65.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my
Yes,
God.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
$65.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm like, what? So we spent way too much money.
Yeah.
And we drank way too much.
Yes.
Like I said, we came up, home at
Yeah.
sun up one
Roughly.
day.
But y'all cruise ready. I'm not cruise ready.
Can you give us a roundabout?
On how much the total thing spent?
Yes.
Am I counting my flight and my tickets to the
No,
show and
just
everything?
like spending money in Vegas.
Spending money in
Yeah.
Vegas, it was well over a couple $1,000s.
Woo! Wow.
And that wasn't gambling.
Man, I felt bad. I asked for at an all-inclusive. They made me pay $40 for a lobster tail.
You're like, this is all inclusive.
I'm like, hold on, son. We'll split this lobster tail.
That wasn't gambling. I only lost $47 gambling because I don't gamble that much.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So it was outrageous. Now a lot of it I had saved because it was our
Yeah.
anniversary trip.
Yeah.
So I know every July a trip's
Yeah.
coming, but still it doesn't make it okay.
Yes.
So we looked at our bank accounts when we got back and watched the money leave.
Yeah.
I mean, because even Uber
Yes.
adds up before
And
you.
they take you from one side of the street to the other.
Yeah.
Before you know it,
We took a 3-mile Uber over the weekend. It
Yeah.
was $36.
Yes.
Right, so
That's
before you know
wild.
it, you look at your thing and I look at all the charges because I have one card that's just for Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that's attached to it. And I get the thing and I'm like, $480 on Uber?
Going up and down the street.
What? So we just got to stop. So we
Yeah.
decided, look, we got to, not spend any more money. And we got to slow down the drinking.
Yeah.
My wife's back to we're going to cook sensible dinners every night.
Yeah.
We're going to get back to working because I was working out every day before.
Yeah.
Now I haven't done it since.
Yeah.
So we just have to make a life change. We
Yeah.
got to get back to who we really are because we've
Yeah.
been acting as if we're somebody.
Yeah. No. But you know what? You've always said you guys want to make memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Experiences. That's what you do.
Yeah.
I had a life-changing moment at the beginning of the year. That's why I'm still, here it is, almost August, I'm still celibate. Because I said, you know what? I've been doing the same thing over and over again. I got to stop. It got to be a life change. It has to be a change. And I don't know if that's working out for me, but
Yeah, I'm like, so how do you feel halfway through?
I'm cool. I mean, I'm cool. I think the mental clarity of relationships is clearer than before because you took that aspect out. It's no longer about that.
Right, yeah.
It's hard to tell a woman that though. Like, what?
I was going to say.
We ain't gonna hook up eventually. Eventually.
But is there an end date?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. When I just say, you know
Just
what?
when you decide.
Like when it happened.
Yeah, exactly. Not like August 1st, Ray.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's not
okay.
circled on the calendar somewhere.
But look at Ray's eyes. She's concerned for me.
So if I'm dating you,
Oh, don't
When
worry.
it-
Our boss will send out a calendar invite. Don't worry. We'll all get Outlook reminders. Oh, look, Johnny's gonna hit today.
Johnny's hitting today. No, when it's no longer. It's you let it, grow.
You've seen 40-year-old virgin. It's like
Yes.
that.
Just let it.
just happens.
Just let it happen.
You can't put it on a pedestal, Ray.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I've done that for years.
Hear ya.
Years. All right, listen. I want to find out what happened that made you have a life change. You say, no, I mean, because a lot of things happen to make you have
Yes,
a,
of course,
This
yeah.
is something to say. For texting, always got social media. Live streamers are back. I read they were trying to get their own live stream until we got back. I ain't laughing at y'all. We love you.
They're harassing me about when we coming back. I'm like, yo,
we be over. Yo, I got a message going. Yo, where y'all at? Vacation, y'all.
I got destroyed about the podcast, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, so now y'all just do 30-minute podcasts. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I got that too.
We're not here.
We're not here, y'all. Life-changing. What did you do? We want to hear from you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Welcome us back. This is Johnny's House. Cruel Summer, Taylor Swift, Johnny's House, 6:52 on a Monday. We are back. It is 80% chance of rain. Heat index 104, 77 right now. Trying to find out. Brian said after going to Vegas, he and his wife came back and said they had to have a change. Change needs to happen. We balling like we won them Powerball.
I don't know what we think sometimes.
Which one is tonight? It's worth over $1 billion. Is it
Mega
Powerball?
Millions.
Mega Millions.
It's tonight, $1.05 billion.
$1 billion.
Now, if I win that, my life changes off. I'm going back.
Yeah, of course.
Then I'm going back.
You're going back hard.
I'm canceling the life change if I win tonight.
Brad, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Brad, what happened when you said, you know what, I got to change, man. I got to change.
So for the past 10 years, I have owned several local businesses here in the area, and I love what I do, and, you know, it's been amazing to build everything to what it is from the ground up. But, you know, my wife and I just had our first child, and she's 2 months old now, and, you know, I want to be there for her.
Yeah.
And, like, last night, I got off work at midnight.
Yeah.
And I was already back at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's been like that for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know,
that's it.
Got to change.
Yeah, that's a lifestyle change. Your priorities change. You're like, look, I got a little life here, and I want to enjoy every moment of it.
100%. And, you know, my parents were there for me, and, you know, I want to be there for my daughter. And, you know, I have three businesses, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
As much as I would love to, I want to be there for her more.
Wow. My dad worked 2 jobs, and I was the youngest of 5. By the time I was born, he's like, look, I'm going to work.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
I'm going to work. Dad, I got a football game today. Wish you win.
Tell me all about
it. Dad, I won state and track. Good job, son. But I got it. I totally understood why he did that. Well, good for you, man. So you going to start making that change today? You going to sell one of your businesses?
That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to do. It's just, you know, obviously it's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
You know, and even to get to that point, just for one of them, then I got 3 to kind of figure out. So,
yeah, but it's gonna be hard for you, seeing that you've been grinding for how many years now? You said 10?
10 years.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for you. It's gonna, adjustment. But when you look at that little baby's face, you know you did the right thing.
100%.
All right. Well, good luck with that, Brad. And thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Of course. Have a good day.
See you. That's a major life decision. Hey, Tina.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Well, it's good to be back. When did you decide to make that change?
So for me, it was about 18 months ago. Me and my kids and my husband love going to the amusement parks, living right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so overweight that I couldn't make it from the parking lot to the gate without being exhausted. So I made the shift. I changed my life. And I am now down 147 pounds.
Damn.
Oh, my
Dang.
goodness.
Damn.
That's awesome.
147.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
That's a whole person.
Wow.
Yeah, I literally, exactly. I literally look at before and after pictures and say, like, I dropped the weight of my 19-year-old daughter.
Wow.
Congratulations, Tina. You know people are going to ask how you did it.
Natural. Not one surgery, not one anything.
Girl, you know you're on that old Zepic. Stop playing. You're on that old Zepic.
That's impressive.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
No, congratulations, man. Keep it going.
Now she sprints to the gate and waits for the family up to the front.
Not there yet, but I will say this: the eating out, I wouldn't necessarily say that healthy equals cheaper. Because,
no, it doesn't.
No, absolutely
it
not.
doesn't.
We still go grocery shopping.
Yes.
And yeah, granted, our cart looks a lot different, but it still adds up really.
No,
quick.
it's not cheap. That's a sad thing. Is healthy isn't cheap. It's cheaper to go get some things off of a value menu than it is to go buy some vegetables. It's cheaper.
Yeah, and I joke around with my husband all the time, like, oh God, like $27 for a case of protein shakes.
Yes.
So, like, that's 12 meals, but we
Yes.
wouldn't have thought twice a year and a half ago about going to McDonald's and spending $50 for.
Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. Now.
Has he also lost weight with you?
Don't be hating on it now. Come on now.
He just kind of got on it, on the bandwagon about 4 months ago, and he's down like 30 pounds.
Good for him. So he was back then. He's like, well, if you're gonna eat it, that means more for me.
Yeah, right.
Tina, congratulations. Keep it going, and thank you for sharing that.
Thanks. good day, guys.
You too. Let's move on, Miss Ray. What you got?
Talk about Cardi B throwing her microphone at somebody.
She was way off too.
Yeah.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So Cardi B was at Dre's Beach Club in Las Vegas, and she was performing, doing an outdoor show at the pool.
Looked very nice.
It did.
Yeah.
A woman threw her drink at her. You could see the liquor, like the ice, like everything.
I've seen 3 different angles of that.
Yes.
Of that.
Hey, that woman's balling because those drinks are expensive.
Right.
We looked at Dre's Beach Club. We decided no.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. So, of course, Cardi B's immediate reaction.
Oh, she saw her.
Yeah. Was to throw the microphone back at the woman, and she, like, chucked it.
Oh, it was with that some anger. Yeah.
Yes, she did.
So security eventually escorted the girl out that threw the drink at her. A lot of people are calling her out because the microphone, obviously her vocals and everything kept going. Like,
it wasn't even like a backing track. It was full on, Milli Vanilli old school.
Yes, it was.
So clearly she wasn't singing, so people are calling her out about that. But yeah, so if you saw the video of her chucking a microphone, it's because that woman was the one that like threw a drink at her.
If she had any softball skills, She could have hit her dead on because she had a
Yo.
straight line, but she threw it and went off a little bit to the right.
Look, if I was anywhere near that, I'd have thrown myself on the ground. I'd have been like, oh!
I was thinking the same thing because I'm like, that would hurt. If
Yeah.
you got chucked in the head by
Yeah.
a microphone, that would hurt
Well,
bad.
They tossed the lady out, right?
Yeah. The security went over there and escorted her out. But
Are there any consequences for Cardi B?
I don't
Like, is she
know.
facing anything?
I mean, if she hit someone who didn't throw anything, they could probably.
But she was cussing.
Attempt.
She was cussing like crazy because she had a dead mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear it. You could just see she's real mad.
Yeah. So Travis Scott, he came out with some new music, and his new album Utopia came out on Friday, and it includes so many different features. There's like 24 people on it. Beyonce, Drake, The Weeknd, Bad Bunny, 21 Savage. But people are calling him out because it looks like he threw in some shade towards Kylie Jenner's supposedly new boo.
Well, that's understood because, they got kids together.
Yeah, so Kylie Jenner, who is supposed to be dating Timothy Chalamet, but he plays Wonka or Willy Wonka, and so he calls him out in a song called Meltdown. So if you did hear some of his new music, he talks about got to the Willy Wonka factory, and then I don't know. So he just mentions
he
a
did
couple
that
of
just so people could talk about it.
Yeah, of course. So, but on the track also, or on the album, is Stormy, his daughter.
Oh, really?
So his daughter actually makes an appearance on there too.
This is a forgiving society.
Yep.
It really
That's
is.
all I can say. I ain't going to say no more.
It is.
Yeah, probably
Is it
shouldn't.
forgiving?
You probably shouldn't. You probably should
Go
just
ahead, move on, Ray.
to the next story.
Move on, Ray. Move on.
Is it forgiving though, or are we just quick to pay attention to new things?
The
No,
news
it's a new
cycle.
thing. It's a
Yeah.
news cycle.
Yeah.
It's a
The
news
news cycle
cycle.
flips so fast.
It's like,
Yeah.
I don't think we're really forgiving. I think we just get
Yes.
distracted by other things, because if you do
Right.
bring up some stuff in the past, you're kind of like, oh yeah, that does hurt.
Man, we got dead aliens.
Yes. Dead aliens. I seen this. Nobody saying a word.
Tomorrow we'll be on to something else.
Yep.
Yeah, so Kanye West is back on Twitter, or X,
Okay.
whatever you want to call it. So he said that he would never be on Twitter, but he has reinstated his account. He said after 8 months, after his account was suspended due to a series of, obviously, his anti-Semitic poets.
Yeah.
and,
He said, I didn't say I'd never be on X.
Yeah.
See, I said I'd never be on Twitter.
So as of last night, he hadn't really posted anything, but when he does, obviously, he's got...
It's because he's been quiet lately.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
He really has,
Mhm.
but he's not allowed to monetize his account, I guess, and no ads will appear like next to his post or anything. But I don't know. I'm still confused by X and like the whole thing.
Well, Brian was explaining it to me. Is they're trying to make it a what?
They're trying to make it like a whole life app, like where
Yeah.
you'll use it for your calendar and you'll use it for social media. You'll use it
phone
to make
calls,
payments.
too.
You'll use it to
Yeah.
do everything you do in life on one platform.
What about if I want to say your cat ugly? I can't use it for that anymore.
You can, and then you can pay your electric bill right after that.
Oh, great.
Like they're just trying to make it like a whole life app.
Oh, I'm paying.
basically.
Let me pay my bills. Oh, look at that one. Your cat ugly. Okay.
Same thing.
Good
Yeah.
to go.
Wow.
Okay, we'll see if it gets there. All right, it is Monday morning. We're back, and we need to wake up, and we're going to need your help and find out what your hype song is on Johnny's House. Rema, Selena Gomez, and Calm Down at 7:08 and Johnny's house on a Monday. And the weather's going to be like it has been the last couple of days, even though we've been gone. I think the rain percentage is going to pick up. It's an 80% chance of rain today. Otherwise, heat index of 104, and it is 77 right now. I put it on social media over the weekend for the second year in a row. I did not get into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, man.
Did not get in. And I got a phone call over the weekend, and the person that told me, pretty cool guy, I like him a lot, and he told me, and I said, man, I know you ain't calling to tell me. Yeah, I am calling to tell you ain't get in. And they announced it today, and I can understand. I was a little bummed about it because I really wanted it. You know, I can't sit here and go, and it is true. If I'm supposed to get in, I will. But the reality of the raw emotion kicked in. I was just really disappointed.
Yeah.
But then I looked up who was put in it this morning, and the average age is 75.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 75. I mean, I looked at each and every one of them up. But the average age is about 75. So I get it. These are people that's been. I've only done radio in one market. A lot of people go from city to city to city to city, and they meet people, and you know people, and you moved over here, and you moved over there, and I moved from Charlotte to here.
Yeah, I always think about that.
Here.
I'm probably the least connected radio person that there is because I don't know people from other cities, or I haven't moved around or anything. So
went to morning show boot camp, and you hear people like, well, I started off at KKBQ, and then I went to KKXI, and so Orlando.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it.
But it's like you did it right the first time.
Yeah. But when you make that journey, you meet a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah.
In the industry. So for me to even be listed amongst them, something happened. I don't know what it was, but when I looked up the list today, the average age is about, I think the youngest person was 72.
Oh.
And I said, well, I can't even get mad at that. I can't even be mad about that.
Nope.
They
got a few years left on you.
I mean, if I get in, I hope I ain't dead. And I've always said, if I'm dead, Brian, go accept it for me. He shook my hand on that. If I am dead,
yeah, I'll go.
Brian, please.
And I'm gonna cuss him out.
Y'all waited. The man was listed 15 years straight. He never got in. 15. He died last year, and y'all gonna put him in. He says thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Says thank you.
And then I'm going to throw my mic at him like Cardi B.
You should.
All right, y'all. But thanks for everybody for the love and the support. Hey, if I get in next year, I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, the nomination?
If they nominate, I ain't saying a word. I'm saying nothing. What you hear from me is that, hey, I want or nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. But the people got in. They deserved it, man. 75 and up, man. I can't even get mad about that. All right, it is time for the hype song. It's time for you to get up and get going and get hyped. And today we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Snoop Dogg, the high school reunion tour, Saturday, August 12th at the Florida Mid-Credit Union Amphitheater in Tampa. Wiz Khalifa's going to be there. Too short?
Yeah.
With his dirty mouth.
Well, they're in that Mount Westmore group together.
Oh, really?
Snoop and Too Short, yeah.
Too Short, good.
He is dirty.
He's dirty.
He got a song called.
It gets you moving, though.
It does get you moving.
Well, Too Short's super laid back. He has a song called Cuss Words.
Oh.
And it's just cuss words.
I might like that.
What's my favorite word? Bitch.
Oh, I like that.
I'll have to play you some Too Short during the break.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're going to give you tickets to see Snoop Dogg, but we need to hear the song to get you going. Whenever you hear it, you get all excited. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, because we want to hear from you. You explain why it gets you hyped, and then one of you is going to get really hyped. Going to check out Snoop Dogg, the high school reunion tour, happening Saturday, August 12th at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater in Tampa. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's get hyped this morning on Johnny's House. 7:22, it is Johnny's house on a Monday. A 80% chance of a scattered thunderstorm. Heat index of 104. It is 77 right now. All right, it's Monday. We're back from vacation, but we're pretty energetic. There's been times we come back from vacation like, but we're pretty hyped. So we want to get you hyped, seeing that we're back. What is your hype song? We'll see if we can play it, and then we'll all get hyped together. And one of you, we're going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to see Snoop Dogg, the high school reunion tour, Saturday, April 12th at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater, and that is in Tampa. But first, we need to find out what is the hype song and why you like it so much. Hey, Monica.
Hello.
All right, Monica, what is your hype song?
My hype song is Skyline by Khalid.
And what is about that song that gets you so hyped, that gets you going? Because we need this song to wake up the whole city. So it got to be powerful.
It's just so easy to vibe to. It's just so happy, and Khalid just has such a good voice. You know?
All right, so we're gonna play something so I can get hyped with it. I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Monica. Monica, now don't get me wrong. I like this song.
It's a chill song.
It is a chill song.
Yeah, it is.
And if I'm at home chilling, this ain't what's your chill song, Monica. It's what's your hype song.
That's next Monday. We'll do what's your chill song.
Huh? Like right
It gets me hyped.
look, I'm sitting there, I'm driving, got this song. I'll miss my exit because I'm chilling. But if I'm trying to wake up, I'm like, oh boy.
It gets me up in the morning, though.
No, I got you. And I did ask for your hype song.
Put you in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
I did not expect this from Khalid. I've never heard it.
Yeah, it's not really a common song of his.
Yeah.
Wonder why. Yeah. Monica, you hold on a second. I like that. It gets you
All
hyped.
right, thank you. I'm a first-time caller.
All right. Don't let it be the last time we talk to you, Monica. You hold on a second.
All right.
I could just tell you to hang up, but I ain't going to be rude. Hey.
That's it.
It's a good song because it has like a dance to it.
Yeah.
I love
You know, like
watching
the
all the
chocolate
white
flag.
people think they know what they're singing.
Well, it's the funny. The white guy knows it from Fast and Furious 5.
Yeah.
This is at the end of Fast 5 when they're passing out all the money to each other because they robbed my man in Brazil's big safe. This is the song.
I feel like I'm on a cruise.
Yes, if you watch the videos, they just be vibing and everybody just starts dancing to it.
This is some cruise stuff right
It
here.
is. Man. All right. Okay, we have Monica with Skyline by Khalid, Kelsey with Wilson While You Twerk, and Jessica with Donza Kudo. Ray, who you liking?
I'm going Kelsey.
Kelsey. All right. Norris.
I'm going Jessica.
B.
I do like a song that says P in the fifth word. I'm going Yin Yang wins.
And I like Monica because she needs a vote. All
There
right,
you
congratulations, Kelsey. You are the winner. Got yourself a pair of tickets to see Snoop Dogg. I just heard what you said. Snoop Dogg High School Reunion Tour, Saturday, April 12th. Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater.
See, I told you.
Yang in the thing. Yang in the thing.
Johnny, you should have been a hype man for a living.
I know. That's all. I can't rap. I can do the hype, though. All right, we come back. We're going to talk about impulse buying. Does it work for you? Is this the problem that you have? Yin yang in this thing. Coming up on Johnny's House.
Let me see you make that picture fall.
All right. What's up, live streamers? What up, live streamers? How y'all doing? What is going on? Where have you been? What have y'all been doing? We're like one of those good restaurants. When we're on vacation, everybody on vacation. Who? Jordan who?
Rising star. I saw truck driver Brian posting every video he can find.
Oh, yeah, they went out there? They had another link up?
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, been missing the crap out of you. We've been missing you too, Debbie Shaw. What's up? Vacation was good. It was good. I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of rest. I got a lot of rest. Catch. All right, now we're in cruise mode. Got to get everything locked down for that. I know people are still trying to get on that boat. What's up, James? Sup? Go ahead and start and let that start listening while you twerk. So glad you guys got all rested, ready the second half of the year. Yep, Debbie, we are. We got to take a little break during cruise time, but that's about it. 45 days. That's it. Man, I remember when announced it was like, man, that's months away. Now it's right here. Yeah, when you wake up this early, man, you got to get some rest. Yeah, I got to get some sleep. Is it true? Yeah, I got stuck in Mexico. No, I'll talk about it about 8:33. Yeah, it wasn't fun at all. It was kind of a hot mess. Let's see. Jordan, tomorrow's your birthday. Well, happy birthday.
Jackie Chan.
Happy birthday to you. So what's going on? You got any questions for us? We'll answer them for you. It's our first time with you. So how was the birthday party at Rising Star? Was it good? Anybody hit the stage? Anybody make it on stage?
I bet it's still until 8. Well, only 30 minutes. I guess whatever it ends, who knows? I think they're just showing what is coming up. Oh, damn, Canada's getting ass whooped.
Blueberries are fucking good.
Oh, yay.
Oh, we're live on the stream.
Watch your mouth on the stream, right?
Excuse me.
I know. I told her this morning, look, don't be offended when I don't eat that shit. I don't eat oatmeal, protein, and fruit.
God, like, it's such a great. I mean, even if you don't eat the oatmeal, like
you came through for me.
Thank you, DJ BC.
I'm so
I've never had oatmeal in my life.
Yeah,
you never had oatmeal?
What?
I eat grits.
Oh, I love grits too.
Grits are good.
No, damn, oatmeal seems slimy.
Like you got to cook that a special way, but yeah, with this you just put hot water in it, give it 2 minutes to soak up, and then I pour the protein powder in there, and then the blueberries, and I shake it up real hard, and it's just.
I might try it.
So good.
I might try it.
Grits is good.
Yeah, grits is good.
But you gotta have cheese and butter and everything on them, which
shit.
makes them very unhealthy.
Man. Let's see here. Oatmeal's delicious. Y'all had a beach party in Clearwater Saturday. Thanks for the invite. Oatmeal looks like vomit.
The consistency is bad. It's just mushy.
Wait a minute. Let me scroll down here.
You gotta, add some granola grains or something.
I heard somebody tell a joke that I might have to ban. Where is that joke? Let me scroll down a little bit. It says, what is Johnny and somebody? What is that joke? You saw that? I'm trying to find a joke so I can find out who I can ban. Man, you lucky I can't find your little jokey joke. Man, just got back from vacation and I got to ban somebody. All right. Oh, here it is. James says, what does getting disability and Johnny Magic winning the DJ Hall of Fame award have in common?
The DJ Hall of Fame award.
The DJ Hall of Fame award. You have to be around for a while, kind of old, but you got to put it in a couple times before you get it. Oh, that ain't bad. James, you won't be banned. I thought that was something bad. No banning. A good joke is a good joke.
Stay.
Yep, good joke is a good joke. grits and cram on heat. You can't put no cranberry and grits. What that?
That's disgusting.
No.
And that's like so anti-Southern, it's not funny.
Oh, you put some salt or butter.
Salt, pepper, butter.
Salt, pepper,
grits
butter.
Is not
That's
meant
it,
to be
man.
like sweet. I don't think so.
I know there are people who put sugar in their grits.
Yeah, I know some be up. Yeah.
No, that's like an oatmeal thing for me. Sugar.
I don't do sugar. I don't do sugar in my grits. I don't think that's. I guess pretty much if you eat grits, you're from the South anyway. Southern people, people up north don't eat grits.
Cream of wheat. Never had cream of wheat.
Me neither.
Yeah. It's so good. No, sometimes I'll go ballistic. I also put cinnamon in it too. So.
Oh yeah.
But I like it. I just grew up eating it all the time. My mom was always like, "You gotta have a hot meal breakfast before you go to school."
Oh really?
Yeah. Literally, we ate that for.
You just tried, Lisa. You just tried grits for the first time over the weekend. Jesse, you never had grits?
I hate grits.
You gotta have it right.
Grits are delicious, right?
Yeah.
Like, did you have it with like butter and salt and pepper?
Hey, you want a fat booty? Eat some grits. Say all them girls that got them natural BBLs because they ate grits. So what do you have for breakfast? Grits. Grits and grits. All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Gotta go. See you.
Bye.
David Guetta, BB Rexa. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. 7:37. This is Johnny's House on a Monday. Partly cloudy with a 80% chance of showers or scattered thunderstorms. Heat index of 104. It is 77 right now. Impulse buying. I'm guilty of it. I'm really bad at it. And I think it's one of the things we were talking about life changes, I need to stop doing.
Yeah.
And I've been impulse buying a lot because of the cruise. And the stuff that I'm impulse buying is cheap. And I know I'm only going to wear it one time,
yeah.
But it adds up.
I know.
When you buy so much.
I know. I got a short set. It's about $14. But I ain't trying to get it wet.
Nope.
I ain't trying to wash it.
Nope.
It's a one and done kind of thing. And Brian, what's the average person spends how much?
$150 a month on impulse buys.
That's a lot.
Which it's actually down a lot. They said it's half from last year. It used to be $300 a month.
Wow.
But because of inflation,
What do
people
they
have kind
call
of backed
impulse
down.
buying? Is this something you see and you just get?
Yeah, like
you don't
didn't
think
go
about it?
to the store with the intention of getting
Yeah.
it, but you see it and you're like, ooh, I got to have that real quick.
Yeah, I do that a lot. And it's just crazy stuff.
I don't think at the grocery store counts really because a lot of times you go to the grocery store and you just see something and you want it. I'm talking about when you go to like a store, like Target or wherever, and you're like, you went for AC filters, but then you leave with, 5 other things that were nowhere near what you wanted.
Most of mine are like online impulse buying.
Amazon's the worst for that.
Oh, it is.
So bad.
They throw all the suggestions in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so easy. Click, click, click at my house.
One time, because on the cruise on a Sunday, we're supposed to have short set Sunday, and we're supposed to, everybody's supposed to wear a short set on that day. So I looked it up one time, and every feed I get is a short set. I have 5.
See?
I have 5. I have a leopard print.
Yeah.
Adds up.
The problem for me is when I need to buy something, then it's like, you know what? This would pair really nice with that, and this would pair really nice with this, and how about that? Like right now, I'm trying to do my office, my second guest room, and then I needed a desk, right? So I got the desk. Now I'm like, maybe I need a back wall drop, maybe a floating shelf. Maybe this, maybe that, and the next thing you know, it's like
online, all I would do is be lazy and not go to the store and get something.
Yeah, it's easy then.
So that way I ain't buy it. But now if I'm just sitting here looking at it, oh, man, look at that short son.
You can do it on your phone now.
I know.
You don't even have to get up and go to the computer.
Now, the second part was that, has anybody ever got anything that was actually good? I haven't.
That you afterwards, you're like, all right, this was a solid buy.
Oh, okay. A solid buy.
But you didn't intend, one of my impulse buys was that thing that was going to cut beer bottles in half and make candles out of it.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, what?
And I swore to God, I'm like, I'm going to make candles out of every bottle ever. I drink a lot. I like candles, and I haven't. It was complicated, but it was a waste of. It was an impulse buy because I saw it and I'm like, ooh. And then I took it out of the box and I tried to see how it would work, and it was too confusing. And so I literally never used it once. That was a waste of $60.
Did you send it back?
No.
No. My worst is I still talk about it, but I did donate it to a charitable organization. Was my George Foreman quesadilla maker.
Oh, yeah. The red one?
Yes,
Is it a red one? Yeah.
Did you say
I
yeah?
had the same thing.
Oh, yes.
Same thing.
You couldn't beat it. It was like regular $80, but they had it for $12.
Yeah.
You can't pass that up.
Dude,
$12.
When the pandemic first started and you couldn't go anywhere, my wife and I went to Total Wine. Because we're like, we're going to get some drinks to say and make some drinks around the house.
Yes.
We walked by that robot bar machine.
Oh, yeah.
And we're like, woo, we were just coming to buy a few bottles of things to make some craft drinks. And we walked by this machine that you put little pods in, and it makes the drink for you. And I'm like, what? And it was,
I've never heard of this before.
Oh, yeah.
It was like $390. We bought it.
Oh, yeah.
We used it literally twice.
You came in here like raving.
Now, I was about
We sold it. Someone bought it.
Oh, good.
I was about to buy one recently, and I asked Brian, man, don't do it.
Don't do it.
He said,
Do not do it.
Don't do it.
But did you
and
do
I
it?
didn't. I didn't.
No, it's a waste, but we walked past it. We were
Yes.
just going to buy a couple bottles of liquor and make our own drinks at home for
Yeah.
fun. We
Yes.
walked past it, and literally within seconds, it was in our cart, and we were at the front.
Yeah.
Robot bar. It was stupid.
I feel like the only place I do impulse buying is when I go to like TJ Maxx because it's just a bunch of random stuff. Yeah.
Well,
And I just.
You know my impulse
I
buying
know,
place.
Ollie's.
Ollie's.
I know.
It's been a month. It's
By the
about
way, we
time for me
need
to
a
go
new
back.
vacuum in here, so go ahead and hit up your store.
Look, let me tell you something. Ollie's, they buy clothes out. So if ain't nobody close out on no vacuums, I can't get one.
No, that's true.
Now, right now, they got a big deal on air conditioning. We need a
Like what, AC units?
AC units, wall units, out the door, all
That's
kinds.
great,
Oh, yeah.
though, because
Yeah.
people don't have AC right now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and you know what? They don't even pay me to say this, and I'll probably get in trouble with the company for saying. But that's what they got going on now.
Tomorrow when we go to our little meeting,
Twice.
you need to tell sales to call on Ollie's.
You need to be endorsed by Ollie's.
Ollie's and Polo. Neither one calls me. Dang. I'm doing it for free. All right, I want to find out about how much you spend in impulse buying, and did you ever buy anything that it turned out? It was like, you know what? This is a pretty good deal. We want to hear from you, and one of you are going to hook you up with 4 tickets to Paw Patrol. Where are you going to this? You kids in the Paw Patrol?
They love Paw Patrol.
Got 4 tickets to Paw Patrol at the Edition Financial Arena. It's going to be Friday, August 11th. So you might want to see if you can get some tickets on that one.
Yeah, we'll
Or
see.
you might want to call up. I got an impulse buy. I got an impulse buy. Do it in that one. I got an impulse buy. 407-919-1067. 877-919-1067. XL Mobile 41067. Social media is wide open, but we want to hear from you. You ever bought an impulse buy? And it turned out to be a pretty good purchase. 4 tickets to Paw Patrol at Edition Financial Arena is on you and Johnny's house. Karma, Taylor Swift, Ice Spice, Travis Kelce. If you don't know who he is, he plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. Got in a couple fights over the weekend. Yeah. He tried to give Taylor Swift his phone number at a concert, and she said, "Look, I don't talk to anybody before or after the shows." Man, he just got full of himself. Well, I'm just go ahead and roll up to this woman that everybody here to see.
I mean, he does get treated like different in the NFL because he's a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
Won some Super Bowls, but dude, it's Taylor Swift.
Come on, man. It's like, hey, bud, tell us, Travis Kelce. Damn, who you are? Get out of here.
You're laughing now. You never know.
Oh, come on, please.
I mean, he could, but like
anything's possible.
I can see it happen.
Partly cloudy, 80% chance of rain. Heat index 104. It is 77 right now. Talking about impulse buys, and do you have that problem? And have you bought anything you're like, you know what, that turned out to be okay? Gonna hook somebody up with four tickets to Paw Patrol at the Edition Financial Arena Friday, August the 11th. We got to hear from you. Hey, Amanda.
Hi, how's it going, y'all?
Hey, Amanda, how you doing? Wide awake on a Monday. Listen at you. It's you. You had a good weekend?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a great weekend.
You can tell. Sound like you in love. Hey. Oh, you are, aren't you?
Married.
Yeah, look at you. You can hear it in your voice, man. Like, oh, here's somebody in love. She's floating this morning. Congratulations. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Look at, thank you. Oh, y'all did marital things this morning, didn't you? Look at you. Hey, you're married. That's your husband or your wife. That's okay. That's fine. All right. So, what was your impulse buy, and was it worth it?
Oh, my impulse buy is always in Bath and Body Works. I have so many of their hand soaps. I can't even tell you how many I have. There's so many. But I absolutely love Bath and Body Works. I usually spend at least $100 every time I go, and I go a couple times a month.
Amanda, there's a difference between impulse buying and an addiction.
Yeah.
Sounds like you might be
well, it's Halloween. Halloween is coming up, and they have their Halloween
Yeah, I saw that.
too.
Yeah, I got the email this morning.
Halloween products out now?
Oh, yeah. August 1st.
What do you need that's Bath and Body Works that's Halloween themed?
The fall scent?
Pumpkin spice stuff?
Yes.
That's Halloween pumpkin spice?
Yeah. Fall stuff for
Is
sure.
it?
There's one called Leaves. That is my favorite.
How you gonna buy autumn stuff and it's
awesome.
119 leaves?
Why would you want to
It's
smell
called
like leaves?
But it doesn't smell like leaves. It's just called leaves.
That's stupid.
Of course it is.
I mean, I'm gonna have to agree with the man. If I buy it, I want to smell some leaves.
Right.
No.
I'm just saying.
Right. When I buy things that are orange, it's because I like the scent of orange.
I'm just saying. Does it smell like dirt?
I mean, they also have one that's called like the Fireside or something like that, but it doesn't really smell like.
I don't want that one.
Johnny's lived that one. He knows what that one smells like.
I'm so glad we can laugh about it now. Amanda, you hold on a second, okay?
Okay.
All right, she's cool. You can tell she's in love, boy. Jessica, good morning.
Hey, good morning again.
Good morning again, Jessica. Boy, you just like, you know what? I missed them. I'm going to get on every call.
Yes.
All right. Jessica, what's your impulse buy?
Anything Walmart. Every time you go on Walmart,
Jessica,
you walk out with
Jessica,
like two or
Jessica.
three shopping carts.
Jessica, you just want to be on the radio. You got relatives in town or something.
No, I'm actually driving, but anything Walmart.
Anything.
I mean, be honest. You go to the Walmart, and
That's
by
true.
the time you leave, you've got like 3 shopping carts full of stuff that you really don't need.
Hey, I'm one of those guys that slide by that little area because I have a Walmart neighborhood store. They have like one little row of just clearance stuff.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I just got to slide by. I look over there real quick like, okay.
Hey, we almost bought one of those Blackstone griddles impulse buy. If they would have had one put together, it would have left with us.
Really?
Because it was like, whoa, this thing does everything. Let's
It
get
does.
it.
Oh, yeah.
It does. All right, Jessica.
Listen, I went to Walmart for dish soap, and I walked out with a coffee maker, another microwave.
Good.
I had the whole cart was stocked with stuff. She was like, "Is everything?" I have 3 microwaves now. One is turquoise, and it was an impulse buy just because it was turquoise. I'm like, we need this in our house.
Yeah, you might want to stay away from that place. If you went in for some coffee and you came out with another microwave. So what, you have a
bunch of oven mitts.
Well, you have a microwave in your bathroom now? Because where else can you put it?
No, actually, I gave one of them away to a friend, but my kids were like, "Mom, our kitchen is turquoise color. Let's get a turquoise microwave." I'm like, it's so small you can't even microwave anything in it. But we was like, "Oh, it matches the kitchen. Let's get it." It was ridiculous.
Man.
But it's anything Walmart.
I would hate if you won Powerball. Just buy. I want all this. I want the whole store. Give me everything. All right, you hold on a second. And Crystal, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Missed you guys. Happy you're back.
Oh, I miss you too. Oh, good to be back. All right, Crystal. What?
Well, my impulse buy is actually for my husband. I was at work and he texted me a picture, and my jaw dropped open. He bought my two kids a huge inflatable bounce house that takes up our whole living room, but they are absolutely obsessed with it. So I can't deflate it. But
he bought a bounce house.
Impulse buy. Yes, a big bounce house, and it's in our house 24/7.
You know, that picture was meant to be like asking for forgiveness, not permission. So
Yeah, no joke. Wow. Well, once the kids love it, you that's a no-win situation for you. Goodness.
I know.
All right, you hold on. Be anything over there, man?
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland Interact. Need a check? Call Dan Newland. Someone bought a PS5 impulse buy. You have to do that because they're hard to get.
Yep, if you see it.
Someone bought a trip to Japan on an impulse buy.
Damn, we need to go. Yeah, man, let's go. Let's do it.
And then someone just got bit by the Temu app. We know all about
that. We were talking about that this morning.
Brian just turned me on to it. I will see what happens.
You can get cool stuff for like 97 cents.
I know.
Goodness. Crystal, who has a bounce house in her living room. You don't get any better impulse buy than that. We're going to hook you up with 4 tickets to Paw Patrol Edition Financial Arena Friday, August 11th. Right.
Did Taylor Swift fans really cause an earthquake? We'll talk about it.
Coming up, Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
1067, Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Okay, so obviously Taylor Swift and her Eras tour is massive, selling out in multiple cities, multiple nights, and so this last one that she just had in Seattle, Washington, they caused so much like seismic activity that they were saying it's equivalent to a 2.3 magnitude earthquake.
Goodness.
Yeah, so I mean, they grabbed all the data from both nights of the concerts, and they quickly noticed that there was clearly the same pattern of signals that overlay an earthquake.
Wow.
So they were saying that it's compared to the 2011 Beast quake, is what they said, in Seattle when the Seahawks fans celebrated the touchdown of Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
So that was the same thing. So like detecting of all the people like jumping up and down, the noise, the speakers, like all that stuff.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That makes my head hurt just thinking about that.
I know. They're calling it a swift quake. And the shaking was twice as strong as the Beast quake back in Seattle. But cheering, like I said, the cheering, the speakers, it is all just the shaking the ground. And somebody was like, you literally could feel the ground shaking beneath your feet.
The crazy thing about her tour is wherever she goes, she changes the economy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so they collected about 10 hours within the past 2 nights of her concert, and they were like, the energy, it was just insane. Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, he's the latest celebrity to kind of be called out for his private jets, his yachts, and everything that he fuels.
What do they call it? The carbon footprint?
The carbon footprint.
Yes.
But the ones that are the loudest about the activism are the ones that are on these yachts and jets and all that stuff.
Yes, and that's what they're saying. He's like dedicated, and he's a vocal, like environmental activist. He has funneled over $100 million in grants funding global projects aimed for like climate change and all that stuff. But yet they're saying that like his massive yachts, because he's always seen on like a multi-million-dollar yacht.
Yep.
You see Leonardo, he's most likely on a yacht. Also his like private jet sets that he has, and his exclusive like local flights that he has across the globe. So a lot of people are just calling him
He's like,
out right now.
look, I raised $100 million. I'm good.
Right, that's what he figures. He's like, look, I already, what have you done?
Yeah,
I
I've
know.
done
Yeah.
my part. I've just done my part.
Yeah. So women are now subjecting potential mates with the Barbie test.
What the
because of
hell is the
this-
Barbie test?
So basically, they don't like the movie, or they don't like get it. And if they don't like the movie, or if they don't like get the movie, then they don't think they're boyfriend material.
And the dudes are probably like, okay, good.
Yeah. So the Barbie test is like, I swear, this Barbie movie is just, there's so much hype.
And
but
it's still
there's-
going on.
Yes, it's the new question on a first date.
All right.
They're on a dating profile, or what are
Right.
your thoughts of the Barbie movie?
I would answer, you know what? I haven't seen it. My kid's a teenager, and he didn't want to go see it, so I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so they're saying because if a guy really doesn't want to see it, or if they're not open to talking about it, or what's even worse, if they think that there's something wrong with the movie or that it's not a good movie, then it's kind of a no-go for them.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If you're a guy and you're a jerk and you ask that question, you're going to give a jerk statement.
I know.
What do you think about Barbie? I think it sucks. I think anybody that watches it sucks. Then you've already realized what type of person that guy is.
Yeah, but if you're smooth, you're going to be like, well, what did you think about it? And then they'll talk, and they'll be like, I think the same thing.
I know it's dumb that you can't be with someone because they don't like a movie that you like.
No, that's true.
Like that,
I mean, it's a Barbie movie.
It's what it is.
I don't know. There's a interview from the Rich Eisen show.
Okay.
With Sean William Scott, and he plays Stifler from the original American Pie. So people are just now seeing this interview, and he only got paid around $8,000 for the first American Pie.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he said, I remember afterwards he bought a used Thunderbird for like $5,000. That was what he spent his like American Pie money on. And maybe like, or maybe
What?
like $6,000. But he's like, yeah, he was so excited. And then he was like, that I don't know what to do with the other $2,000. So he's saying that he only made around $8,000.
Was that his first big hit? Because I can see taking $8,000.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be a hit, so the movie only cost $11 million to make total. Like, so nobody really got paid.
Yeah,
they all got residuals on the second one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I mean, people were just like, what? I guess he was like a churro guy in Los Angeles at the zoo.
Yeah. Oh, he sold the churros. Okay.
Yeah, so he was like the churro guy before that, but yeah, that's all he made.
That's how it works. I mean, that's why a lot of celebrities are coming out now saying, you know what, we're going to go ahead and pull back the sheet and let y'all know. I know y'all think we're rich and wealthy. We're not. Some of them are.
Yeah, right. Some of them.
You're in that upper percent, just like society.
But I feel like with streaming now, like Netflix pays so much money.
But they ain't paying them actors.
Yeah, that was his first movie.
Really?
Like he did he was in a music video before that.
Yeah.
One episode of a TV show. Yeah.
$8,000. That's why he took it. All right, it is Monday, and we need to find out how was your weekend and what's good in your life. What's making you smile today? Johnny's house. 809 is Johnny's house. 80% chance of rain today. Otherwise, it's going to be partly cloudy. Looking for a heat index of 104. It is 77 right now. I'm looking at the Florida state calendar for when schools are going to start, and most of them in the whole state start on August 10th, except Broward. That's Miami, right?
Yeah.
21st. Let's see.
Well, it's Fort Lauderdale.
Duval. Miami.
Jacksonville.
14. Oh, Duval 14th. They start on the 14th. Let's see. Escambia on the 9th.
That's Pensacola.
Let's see here. Hernando.
I don't know where that's at.
They start on the 14th. Let's see. Everybody else the 10th. The 10th. The 17th is Miami-Dade. Okay. We just don't want to deal with them kids. Polk County starts on the 11th. Everybody else the 10th. And Volusia starts on the 14th. Other than that, everybody starts on August 10th, which is next week. School starts, man.
That's nuts.
Man. Goodness. It's on. So I'm assuming that the teachers are back. Make sure y'all, get your radios and make sure you tell all of the teachers, listen to us and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Glad to have you back. My kid has freshman frenzy tomorrow. Where they go to school and, walk the classes.
Yeah,
and
see everything. Do they get their laptops?
They get the laptops. Yeah. They're going to have, the parents in the auditorium, and they're going to take only the kids on a tour.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm like, dang.
I don't have to deal with anything this year.
How do you feel about that?
It's weird because I'm getting all the alerts still. Somehow I
Yeah.
can't get off this school text list.
Oh.
So especially as football team, I know
Yeah.
when they work out and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'll stop texting me.
Yeah.
Serious. But it's weird. This is the first time in 22 years I haven't had a kid going to school somewhere.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
For 7 years, I've been getting a text from the same school. I got a new text from Olympia High School where my kid's going to attend. I'm like, this is a principal song. I'm like,
Oh, you will get texts, emails, and phone calls from OCPS nonstop. Nonstop.
Man, the summer is gone. I don't know how I feel yet. It depends on how the car line is. And I promise I won't complain
Yeah.
about the car line on the air anymore.
Are you going to find a new way to skip this line as well?
Listen, you know me. If there's a system in place, I'm going to find that bad boy.
I don't know what's near your school to be able to do that.
No, I'd walk over to the Walmart neighborhood store.
You could do that.
That's what I see a bunch of them kids doing.
Yeah, that's what I used to tell my son. Go, hey, walk over to Walgreens. You got a crossing guard?
Yeah.
I'm going to figure this thing out, man. All right, it's time to find out what is good in your life. What is making you smile? Anything happened over the weekend that you're like, you know what? It was a great weekend. Share it with us. For me, just got back from vacation and I'm rested. Ray, what's good?
What's good is that my son is now recovering well
Very
from
good.
his surgery, and I did have a good couple of days away.
All right. B, what's good, man?
Well, we had a great vacation, and I think if we continue to stick with this life change, that'll be good.
Good luck with that one. Norris.
My best friend, she just found out that she is having a boy.
Oh, a little bad boy.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations to her. Now we need to hear from you. What is making you smile? What is good in your life? You're starting a new job. School starts next week. Is that good? Is that bad? Whatever it is that's good in your life, people love to hear it. You know, you hear bad news all the time. We give an opportunity to tell somebody some good stuff that is happening in your life, but you got to call us and share it with us so we can share it with everybody. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile, if you can't get through and you want to text, that's 41067. Live stream is up. Good morning. Glad you're back. Drop comments there and also on social media. But we'd love to hear from you. What is good? What is making you smile today? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's share it with everybody. What's good? Next on Johnny's House. SZA, Kill Bill. SZA's featured on Travis Scott album Utopia and a song called Telekinesis. And you can hear the album on your iHeartRadio app. You say, I want to hear that song. It's 8:21 in Johnny's house. Yes, it's going to rain today. 80% chance of that. Otherwise, partly cloudy. Heat index of 104. It is 80 right now. Time for you to share with us what is happening, what is good in your life, what is making you smile today. We want to know. Hey, Carol.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Carol. Tell us, so what's good?
Today I'm starting a new job, a new career path that I've been waiting for the last 10 years.
Wow, really?
Yes, I've been a quality control inspector for about 15 years now, and I've always manifested to become an engineer someday. Unfortunately, I've never had time to, go to school or have the money to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been applying for jobs for, 2 months now. Probably went on, 20 job interviews.
Okay.
And this company, they're like, oh, we're very interested in you. But then I was like, oh, no, I'm not interested in you, though.
Okay.
So they called me back. They're like, give us one more interview and let's see how it goes. So I went to that, the second interview. And the president of the company asked me, what is your lifetime goal? And I told him I've always wanted to become an engineer. And he said, what if we can make that happen?
Oh, wow.
And I was like, well, if you can make that happen, I am very interested. And he pretty much made a position available for my experience and say, here you go. You're going to be our new junior quality engineer.
Wow, look at you. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Wow. Have you ever gone to a place and said the quality of this place sucks?
And I came from being a quality assurance inspector from Disney. So Disney's a really good place to work.
Yes, absolutely.
From Disney, I'm looking for something,
Yeah.
that's going to.
I want you to treat me the same way.
Yeah, the bar is pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Well, congratulations, man. And
Thank you so much.
And today's your first day at work?
Today's my first day. I'm driving to work right now.
All right. Well, you kick butt, okay?
Thank you very much. You have a good day.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Wow. You never know, man. You got to tell people what you want. Hey, Martin.
Hey, Johnny. How's it going, guys?
Good. All right. What's good in your life, Martin?
Well, I'm visiting from Denver, Colorado, and my sister just had her baby shower, had some really good family time, and going to go back to Denver tomorrow, but still listen to you guys every day over there.
How did you find us? Are you from Orlando and you moved to Denver? How did you find us?
Yeah, so I grew up in Avalon. I'm actually in Avalon right now. Went to high school here, graduated UCF, went to Denver. My fiance is also from Orlando, so she's going to be hyped when I have her listen to it in the podcast.
Wow. How is the weather in Denver? Because it's hot around the world.
It is hot.
Is it?
Yo, it's hot. It's 90 degrees, and it hails. My car got hailed on, so that's a bummer, but whatever. But let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad over there. Really enjoying it. Not as hot compared to here, man. I worked out yesterday here in Orlando. It was hot, man.
How long have you been in Denver?
7 years. Moved out there right after I graduated from UCF.
So how are you dealing with those Denver winters?
It's not the worst. Some of my folks or some of my friends, coworkers, they live in more cooler climates. It's not as bad in Denver. It's nice.
Is it true that it can be 81 day and snowing the next?
That's right. I think one of them, it was May. It was 80 degrees the day before, and the day after it snowed. So that was kind of wild.
I can't mess with that.
Does the altitude really affect people like that? Because you're in a mile-high city. Does it really affect you?
Yeah. So my family, they said it affected them, but I mean, I've been traveling back and forth over the last 7 years, and not so much. But there's a point there where there's hikes where you go up 2,000 feet. Well, you feel it, I'm sure.
I ain't hiking nowhere.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, I ain't got to worry about that hiking.
I had a nosebleed once when I went there to go snowboard.
Really?
I mean, it wasn't dripping,
Yeah.
but my nose was bleeding, and they say it's because of the altitude. It'll hit you
Snowboarding,
like
I ain't gonna be doing all that either.
I've done that.
I'm gonna be doing
I ain't
all that
hiking.
stuff. All right. Well, Martin.
Well, I just want to say first-time caller. I really
Hey, and what's your fiance's name?
Her name is Catherine.
Catherine, Martin's on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have her listen to this in the podcast. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Martin. Safe travels.
All right, thanks.
All right. Miss Ray, what they saying over there?
Let's see here. Somebody else is also starting a new job next week, so they're very excited about that.
Congratulations. Anybody excited about kids going back to school?
No, I don't see any of that.
We'll ask that next week.
Woke up with no dirt on my face.
That's good.
So there's that.
It's always a plus.
No matter what you do.
Yeah.
God is good.
All the time.
People are glad that we're back.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
B.
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said their son graduated from the Marine Corps boot camp on Friday.
Congratulations.
So he's home for 10 days.
Congratulations.
Then heading back out. And someone's finishing up their summer internship at the Universal Creative, working on Epic Universe.
Oh, wow.
They go back to school in Virginia soon, but they're here for the summer.
Susan, we didn't get to her call. She said her son retired from the U.S. Marines after 26 years.
Wow, nice.
Nerese, what they say over there?
We got Gillen. He said new job at a local hospital in downtown.
Okay, congratulations. We come back. I got a story to tell y'all. I got stranded in a Cancun airport for 24 hours. I was about to cuss on the radio. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Yeah, it was real bad. I'll tell you about that next on Johnny's House.
So just this morning, I called Ideal Image and
Taylor Swift, Cruel Summer, 8:37 in Johnny's house. Yep, expect some rain today. 80% chance of that. Going to be hot and humid. You know what's up. 104, and it is 77 right now. All right, me and the kid went to, I took him to Cancun. It's the summer before his freshman year of high school. I thought we need to have some alone time, so we just talk about the challenges he's going to have ahead of him and some things that are going to go on. It was just he and I know for about 2 days I'm going to be watch this dive, Dad. Watch this splash, Dad. I knew that.
Yeah,
I did.
Rate my jump.
Yep, rate my jump. I got a lot of that, and I was prepared mentally for it. Took him to his first foam party, and
nice.
What we didn't know is that what you're supposed to do is turn your back when the foam is hitting you, and when it stopped. When we did a foam party, for some reason they gave a foam machine to Ray. And Ray,
yeah, they did.
We're crying to Ray. Ray, please stop. We cannot
kill
breathe.
everybody.
But we couldn't. You can't breathe.
Well, I'd never been to a phone party before, so it's like, yeah.
Ray just laughed. We go, stop. So,
and then she's like, what, more?
Yeah,
More?
she did. It was exactly like that. So we did that, and we did some talking, and he asked me about dating, and asked me was I dating someone. I said, son, I've dated several people. I just never introduced them to you. I said, because I don't want you to get impression. I didn't want women running in and out, blah, blah, blah. He's like, really? You've dated? Yeah. What do you think? You think I just sit around and do nothing while you're not here? Boy, please. So we had a conversation, and all right, so the next day we got to leave. We have a 10 o'clock flight. We get to the airport about 7 in the morning, go through all the check thing, blah, blah, blah. All right. Get on the flight. We sit there, and the captain says, hey, listen, there's a little problem going on. We're going to check it out, and they're going to let us fly out. I said, okay. So we sat there for another hour, and then he came out and said, listen, normally I fly this plane, but I guess they're a little tight over here. They say we can't move until we can fix this problem. So I'm going to need everybody get your bags and get the hell off the plane.
Oh.
So he ain't say hell, but,
Yeah.
That's bad when you have to get off.
So we had to get our bags and get off. So we're sitting in the area. About this time, it's about 1 o'clock. They came back on and said, okay, that flight to Orlando is canceled. Everybody, you need to go downstairs to this gate. So we go downstairs, and they're saying, listen, we have no flights out to Orlando tonight, so we're going to put you all up in hotels and fly you out when we can tomorrow. I'm like, I'm getting up out of here. I looked online and found out they had a flight to Miami that left at 7. I said, okay, I'll go to Miami, and I can get a flight to Orlando. I just need to get out of the country.
Right.
I'm in Cancun. If I can get to the United States, I can make some moves. Nothing else, I can rent a car one way and drive it to the airport.
And meanwhile, you have your son with you,
I got
too.
my son with me, and I'm entertaining him. With the credit card I have, we have lounge access. So we're in the lounge, and then the lounge closed. They threw us out. So I said, listen, give me that ticket to Miami. It leaves at 9. So I got to entertain him for 7 hours. So we, eat, hung out in the lounge, played video games. Okay. So we go sit in the area. Okay, that flight's been postponed till 9. Okay. We got 2 more hours. Okay. It's postponed till 11:30. Okay. It's postponed till 12:15. All right. It's postponed at 2:30 a.m.
Yep.
At this point, we had found a place in the corner to sleep on the floor. So at 2:30, people started getting. The mob mentality started.
Right.
Somebody screamed, y'all got to tell us something. And I'm sitting back going, uh-oh.
Well, that is the worst part when they don't tell you.
And the lady said, okay, it's canceled. And somebody said, you knew it was canceled. You ain't say nothing. And then they look back for the crowd. The crowd goes, yeah. I'm like, they're going to attack these people. So they go, I need security. Security runs around, and I told the kid, go sit down. I'm going to sit up here and see what's going on.
Right.
You knew this, like, there's kids and old people. Yeah. And they start, I'm like, I'm in a mob mentality.
Yep.
And the lady said, listen, what I'm going to do now is, I'll put you up in a hotel and get you out of the airport. And I said, well, listen, everybody ran through, and there was only 2 people left. I said, look, we're just going to sleep in the airport because y'all got a 7 o'clock flight. It's 3 o'clock. We're just going to sleep here.
Right, what's the point? Yeah.
No, nobody sleeps in the airport. Everybody out.
No.
What? So I had to go out. They put us in a hotel for 3 hours.
Yep.
No.
And the kids, at one moment, he started crying. He goes, tomorrow's my mom's birthday. And always. Hey, listen, son, these situations happen in life. All right? Step up. Step up. All right? I'm mad. Mad at who? Who you mad at? The pilot? You can't be mad at them. All they're doing is relaying messages. So we go to the hotel for 3 hours. Exhausted.
Yep.
Get up, take showers, go back to the airport. And I'm sitting here going, okay, listen, if there's one delay, I'm getting on another airline like that. I had one ready. But then they got us home the next day, and I was supposed to fly out 2 hours later to go to Charlotte. And my mom was like, listen, you just got in, get some rest. The next morning, I couldn't wake up, and I didn't go to Charlotte.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Charlotte. It was it was crazy. I'm trying to entertain the kid. We're sleeping on floors, on backpacks, people screaming. But I'd never been in a mob mentality where they were going to attack these ladies. And the lady's like, Listen, I just know you didn't. You knew this flight was canceled. There's old people, and y'all just sitting there. Y'all knew. Why y'all do us like that? And I said, man, calm down, lady. You calm down. You don't know me. Shut up. You shut up. Ah! Husband getting involved. And I'm sitting going, this is crazy. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, so we just did that, and we got back, and I was stranded. I didn't know what to do. I just needed to get out of Mexico. If I would have taken a flight to Utah.
Anything. Just
Just get me back to
States.
me to the United States. I'll figure it out from there. And it was like I was in this bubble, and I couldn't get out. It's like, can I get a flight this way? That flight was canceled. Can I, fly me to Jacksonville? I thought about going to Tampa, getting an Uber to Orlando. I tried everything.
Yeah.
And finally the next day. But I never felt that way, that I was stranded. I was absolutely stranded with nothing to do when I was in another country. And normally when I travel abroad, I usually have somebody with me to speak Spanish. Well, I didn't have that.
I'm surprised Alex doesn't know Spanish.
I know. He knew Spanish the first 3 years of his life.
Yeah.
And now he's taking Spanish this year.
Okay.
I'm like, you want that easy A, don't you?
Yeah.
I want to find out, when have you been stranded? I mean, just stranded. You can't get home. And you're trying everything. It's not like, well, I had a couple dollars, man. I mean, the ticket to Miami that I paid for, gone.
Yeah.
Gone. The ticket that I bought from Miami to Charlotte, gone. Just gone. I mean, to Orlando, gone. I want to find out, when have you been stranded? You left in the airport. How long were you there? And I felt for those people that happened here in Orlando a couple months ago. When we saw it on the news, I'm like, sucks being y'all. No, it don't. It sucks, period. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. Tell us on social media, live stream, stranded and couldn't get home. You heard my story. You want to hear yours on Johnny's House. Selena Gomez to calm down. Selena just posted a picture of her in a bikini while on a boat trip with some friends. Say, look at me now. I'm hot. 8:52, Johnny's house, where it's going to rain, about 80% chance of that. Partly cloudy. 104 was going to feel like it is 77 right now. We're talking about being stranded. Off the air, Brian, quickly, you tell me the story. You got stranded in Atlanta.
Yeah, mine was almost identical. Like
really?
They kept pushing back flights. It was my second leg of my flight from L.A.
Okay.
It was like a layover, but they kept pushing it back. 2:30 in the morning, they finally said, ain't nobody leaving.
Did you run into the mob mentality?
Oh, yeah. Same thing. You knew hours ago.
Ago.
Now I'm trapped. Like, I mean, you're trapped in the Atlanta airport. It's pretty nice. But they did, same thing, sent us to hotels for 4 hours. We had to be back at the airport at 6 a.m.
Wow.
But people just lose their minds.
They do, man.
And I know the people that are telling you are just delivering the message.
Yes.
They didn't sabotage the plane.
Hey, listen, in that mob mentality, how you talk to yourself, I want to say, why y'all mad at them? They're just relaying the message.
Right.
But I ain't.
Well, they'll turn on you.
No. Because when they start screaming, they look back for assurance, and they're like, yeah.
That's all it takes is one person to join them. And then it's like, yes.
And that one guy said, why don't you shut up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's about to go down. Hey, Sandy. Sandy.
Hey, Johnny.
How you doing?
Guys.
What's up, Sandy? So when did you get stranded?
All right, so I wasn't stranded in the airport, right? I was stranded in Cancun.
Oh, in the city?
2 years ago, 21. It was in, Cancun itself. So we, in the airport, but, in Cancun. So we got a 4-day hotel gift to Vidanta, right?
Okay.
It was our honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to add another 3 days. I'm trying to make it short. So we flew into Cancun trying to look for, the uniformed people who were supposed to take us to the hotels. Of course, they speak very little English. And when we finally got to somebody, we realized that
It was a timeshare.
the hotel was not in Cancun.
Oh.
They have one of the hotels in Cancun, but the one we're going to is actually in Nueva Vallarta or something like that. It's the same Vidanta.
Okay.
So we went back in the airport trying to get a flight. Oh, it's 5 hours, $300 per person one way. But we would have to fly back out of Cancun. So that would be $600 both ways. We're like, this was like nighttime. We don't know what to do. We booked another hotel. We call the resort in Cancun because they have one of them in Cancun.
Sandy.
Yes, I don't know how.
Get to it.
All right. Point is, we went to 3 different hotels. We got kicked out. They told us initially to come to the one that we weren't booked. We got kicked out. We had nowhere to go, just calling all over. It took us 2 days to find a hotel that we could actually.
Where did you stay?
For the rest of the honeymoon.
Where did you stay for those 2 days?
It's the Vidanta. So the first 2 days. Well, the first day we were at this hotel, I couldn't stay there. It was bad. So the Vidanta told us to come, and then we went and they told us, you're not booked here. You have to go. You have to pack your things. We can't keep you. So we stayed at this other hotel by the 3rd day. What was it called?
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Sandy. Appreciate it. Appreciate that story.
Said, honey, what was that called?
All that, and I still don't know what happened.
I don't
They're
either.
in the city.
Hey, Becca.
Hey,
You
how
got
are you?
you got 30 seconds. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Go ahead.
I got stranded on a layover in a very small town in China with no internet access, and it was super freaky. And in the same trip, after I finally got on that flight after a 7-hour delay, I got stranded at 4 a.m. in Bangkok on a very sad, scary, lonely road, but I made it.
Oh, my God.
That's what you get for backpacking in Korea. I had no business doing that.
That's how people get taken.
I know. You stay your butt home.
I was living in Korea. I was backpacking in Thailand and Cambodia and Laos.
Oh, my gosh. That sounds like a nightmare.
It was worth it.
Okay. She said worth it. There you go.
I mean, it would be awesome to do all that. It would be at the same time scary to be stranded somewhere.
Were you alone?
I was alone. I was pretty sure I was going to die.
Hey, you go backpack by yourself. You know what?
It's a horror movie start.
Really?
I know. Exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
Now you have a story to tell.
Thank you, Becca.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Ray, what do you got?
Somebody else was also stuck at the airport in Atlanta, and then somebody said if you're delayed more than 2 hours, the airline owes you money.
I know.
So I guess it's like the per debt of transportation.
There's a TikToker that did the fine print of all the stuff that you get owed if you get pushed back or delayed or canceled, and it is a lot of money.
I wonder if it's too late for me to get my stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
I mean, it was this weekend, right?
Last weekend. Last Thursday.
They said you
Thursday.
home now, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
no,
good.
I'm still there.
He's like, no, I'm still here.
I'm still here.
You home, right?
No, I'm not home.
Shut up.
There you go, lying again.
I'm still at the airport. That's me. Ray, celebrity news.
A little update. Did you see Jamie Foxx updated his fans and everything when we were gone?
I think I did.
Okay.
Tell us about it. Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067, Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So while we are away, because we're always like, what happened to Jamie Foxx?
Yep.
Like, why haven't we heard any update from him or anything like that? So while we were away, they did have a video of him that was posted on social media. And he mentioned why he stayed so quiet and everything. He's like, I know a lot of people were waiting or wanting to hear updates. He just explained that the lack of updates was due to him not wanting the public to see him with tubes running out of him.
Yeah.
He only wants his fans to see him cracking jokes and making his movies as he has been the normal Jamie Foxx. That's why he
I want you to see
hasn't
me
really.
happy and laughing and joking.
Yeah. So I mean, he was really, really busy leading up until him being in the hospital. He had all of these movies. There was Clone Tyrone. He was supposed to do the Beat Shazam, the Back in Action with Cameron Diaz. So
Also, he has a movie coming out where he's a talking dog with Farrell. I saw the previews. of
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that one. So he's got a lot of stuff going on, but he said that he is ready to get back to work, and that he's just as soon as they clear him 100%, then he's going to
Looked
be
like he
full
lost some
force.
weight.
Yeah, yeah. But it's good to see him actually face the video, the camera, and say everything that he's been doing okay. A little update on Madonna, because she also had an update on social media. She said love from family and friends is the best medicine. She was thanking her kids for supporting her after she was hospitalized for over a month. She was
in the
talking
hospital
about,
for a month?
No, over a month ago.
Oh, okay.
That's when she was hospitalized. Sorry.
Okay. Wow.
But she said the serious bacterial infection her daughter and son came through. She was like, as a mother, you can really get caught up in the needs of your children, and it just seemingly was endless. But they were there by her side the whole entire time. But she was sobbing, talking about how she feels so lucky to be alive and that she's able to
Lucky
dance.
to be alive.
Yeah. She was like, I am so lucky to be alive and to be back to trying to do what I love, because she's moving her body again. She's dancing. She's getting ready for that tour.
Was it some type of infection or something?
Yeah, the bacterial infection she had.
Yeah.
That's all she...
How do you get that?
I don't know. I mean,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
They said that she was pretty run down, just in general. She wasn't taking care of herself.
Yeah.
So.
And she had a fever for over a week and just kind of ignored it.
It sounds chronic. It'll build up over time.
Over time,
yeah. She was celebrating her first album, celebrated the 40th birthday. Her first album.
Yeah, she's been releasing little remixes of certain songs. So I think this one that she
Holiday. That was my favorite.
So she just
Celebrate.
redid. I think she just dropped one the other day, and it's 3 remixes of one of her songs. But it's from 1983, so it's 40. She's done 7 this year. She's done 7 drops, but they don't really promote it very much.
Yeah, so also Britney Spears is teasing something else on social media, so not exactly sure, but she just dropped some new music with will.i.am.
How was it?
I heard a little bit of it, a little clip on Instagram. I didn't hear the whole thing, and it sounds like Britney Spears. So, but she was posting poems about her family and her public feud with her sister and everything. So a lot of people are thinking that she could be dropping something with poetry.
She's still looking for that apology from the NBA.
Oh, I haven't seen that
I think
in a
she
while.
gave up on that one. Yeah. Now her kids are moving to Hawaii without her.
Yes.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're moving with K-Fed.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I mean, he obviously had to get permission for that.
I don't know.
I don't even know how the kid hold the kid.
He has. I don't know how their custody agreement's set up. So who knows?
All right, we're back from vacation. We need to find out what is trending in the world. Let's do it on Johnny's House. Johnny's House, 9:38 on a Monday, and expect rain today and a heat index of 104. It is 81 right now. Nerese, what is trending, ma'am?
Trending. So we all know Ocean's Gate. We all know them by now because of the unfortunate events that happened. Well, the co-founder now wants to send 1,000 people to a floating colony on Venus by 2050.
Like, bro, you can't even make it work here. How we going to follow you to Venus?
No, yeah.
Bro, please.
They're saying, so Venus is known to have the same gravitational pull as Earth. And then NASA's kind of like, well, you know, they have winds. They go like 224 miles an hour. So, like, you know, good luck with that.
The crazy thing is that there'll be rich people to put like $100,000 deposit down.
Yeah, you got to be first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting until they go to Uranus.
You are so immature.
That was great. That was great. Oh, can I get a high five, please?
I go to Uranus. I'm going to be first one in. I'll be the first one in at Uranus.
I paused for a second. I'm like, did that just stop? Did that occur?
Can I come?
Of course, Ray had to get in. See? Bad influence. See what happened? She couldn't let that lie. See, that was already a home run right there. Ray like, listen, I need to get in.
Oh, we should have closed on that one.
All right, go ahead.
So we all know that Barbie is still crushing it. Well, so is their album. So the movie is now breaking a record for having the most soundtracks at #1 in multiple areas, including U.S., UK, and Australia.
You heard they got 3 songs on the chart, and that's the first time from a movie soundtrack. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So now we do all know that Twitter has changed to X.
Mm-hmm.
So the user that was originally using that username, his name was Gene X Wang. I think I'm saying that right.
Mm-hmm.
He was a photographer, and so he's had that username since 2006. And basically, he said that Twitter, or now the X, they just took it from him. And in exchange, they wanted to offer him merchandise and a tour at the headquarters.
It's my Twitter name now, punk.
Gosh. Like, you would have thought at least some money should have been in there, but...
Or they took it before telling him. They didn't even be like, hey, we need that name.
Yeah.
What do you want? They're like, here's your new name.
So he just logged on and it was different?
His name was like X and then a long line of numbers.
Yeah. Like 5371225.
Now your name is Y with the same numbers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. It's there. They own it. They can do whatever they want.
I'm sure when he did his terms, you know, when you click on that terms of agreement or whatever, you don't read that. But I'm sure it says they can take your name at any time. If they want Johnny Magic 11 tomorrow, it's gone.
It's gone. Ain't nothing I can do about it. None at all.
There is a viral video of this opera singer who went to a new restaurant that's open now in Norway, and it literally looks like a floating spaceship in the middle of like this water. So it's like a restaurant floating on water, basically. And so it's known to have like an experience with its meal, and it's an 18-meal course, but it's like really
18 course
but it's
meal.
the small little a la carte, you know, small little
18.
Yeah, you got to be super rich and bougie to enjoy that, but yeah, it looked
18
really
courses.
cool.
I don't want 18 courses.
That's a lot.
That's too much.
That's too much.
And also, the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup is currently happening, taking place in Australia and New Zealand. There are 32 teams fighting for the right to be named the best female women international football team ever. Last FIFA World Cup, which was 2019. USA did win. So far, USA has played against Vietnam. They beat them. Tied with the Netherlands, and they play tomorrow against Portugal.
That tie was not good. That was like the first time we haven't won in like 17 games or something
I
like
know,
that.
the tie. They're looking like, what happened?
First time we got scored on first, too, in a long time.
And I think they play at 3 a.m. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, yeah.
3 a.m. So, and they're talking about this doesn't look good for America. I'm like, what?
It was a good game. I watched it.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a solid game. We just couldn't score.
Dang.
We had a lot more chances than they did. We just couldn't.
Maybe this is the that wake up call that they need.
Well, the world catches up with you eventually, kind of like it did with us in basketball. In men's basketball, the world does catch up with you eventually.
Mm-hmm. And that has occurred. All right, we come back. I want to find out about your favorite artists and how many times have you seen them perform. Ray went to a concert and someone has gone 30, 40, 50 times?
70.
Damn. All right, we'll tell you that story next on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is XL 106.7 and Johnny's House. It's about 9:22. Expect some rain today, maybe later on this afternoon. 80% chance of that. 81 right now. And then looking for a heat index of 104. So, Ray, over the weekend, you saw – Brian, we got any Dave Matthews?
Yeah.
Tons of Dave Matthews. I want to take us there because I went to a Dave Matthews concert once, but I didn't buy the ticket. I won a ticket on the Bud Light Cruise back in the day, and they had him on a private island, and people were excited, and I didn't know who the hell he was, but I just looked at people. They were zombies to us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wish he would have played this. He didn't.
He didn't play this?
He plays a different set list every single night.
Yeah, but how do you not play your biggest hit?
You don't ever know what he's going to play.
That's what my friend said.
It's a different set list.
So this was your first time?
Yes.
And now, does his fans have a name?
I don't know.
Everybody has, like, the Grateful Dead was Deadheads.
I don't think
he reminded me of them.
I don't think so.
I think his fans are too cool for that.
See, Grateful Dead was a band. I won't say it's like Dave Matthews. What I mean as far as fanatics, their fans followed them from city to city.
Yeah.
That's all they did, and would sell a little stuff at the venues. But these people who go see Dave Matthews, anytime he's playing in an area, they go see him perform.
Yeah, I don't see a nickname for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it is like a cult.
I saw it.
I'm not going to lie. It really is.
Yes, they love him.
But it is like people, because he's been around since the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So there are people that know every single one of his songs from the 90s. And so that's why he can play a different set list every single night, because he has so many songs and so many albums.
See, a lot of people look at a success at an artist of how they do on the radio charts and how much play. No. He's somebody like, what's my boy, Margaritaville? Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett, yeah.
Jimmy Buffett ain't had a hit in years, but you can't get a ticket to his concert.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and the Dave Matthews shows were sold out both nights. He was there Friday and Saturday. So it was in Fort Lauderdale, or no, it was in Palm Beach.
Yeah,
so
Palm
we
Beach,
went down there, and literally every single hotel, you saw the Dave Matthews Band stickers on the cars. People were tailgating. People went every night that he was in town. But of course, I only bought tickets for one night. This is my first experience, and there were some people that were saying that they have gone to 70 shows of his.
That's crazy.
But it makes sense for him to do it that way, because if you buy both nights, you just went to an extended concert.
Yeah. Because it's a different
show every single night.
Yeah, and so people will post like the set list every day that he plays. So it's like you can see what he's played in previous shows. And
when I saw him on that island, again, everybody was drunk. And I'm looking around because I didn't know a lot of his music. I knew the ones that has commercial play. But I'm watching people going, "I love you, Dave!" I mean, a grown man. "I love you, Dave!"
Yeah. There was like grown men hugging each other, dancing. And
I'm like, who is this
It's like
dude?
you're back in the 60s.
I know.
Yes.
But they love him, and him and his band on the stage, they had a ball. You could tell they love each other, and they're just out there just having fun. Was
his
that same
band is
thing?
incredible.
Yeah.
His band is so good.
I was like, I don't know who this Dave, I know who he is. We played his music, but I didn't know it was like that, man.
Yeah.
Now, your favorite artist, how many times have you seen them perform?
Well, I've seen Guns N' Roses. I've seen them 3 times.
3 times.
I've seen STP 3 times, but that's
Okay.
it. I haven't seen anybody more than 3.
Okay, Kim is my favorite artist, and I've seen him 10 times, but I've been a fan of his for like 12 years.
Yeah.
So about 10 times in 5 different cities. But I ain't that follower. It was spread out. It was like 1 year, the closest he's going to get here is Jacksonville. I remember going to Jacksonville. Not a good place to go watch a concert.
Yeah, no. It's not. It's really not.
People there are kind of weird. B, who's yours and how many?
Oddly, it's because I'm the +1. Garth Brooks, who I've seen the most.
Is it really?
I've probably seen him 6 times.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen him here, and I've seen him in West Palm, and I've seen him in Jacksonville, and now Las Vegas. My wife loves him.
Yeah.
But he does put on a really good show, and my mom
It's amazing how he brings that energy every
my
night.
mom used to watch him at the barn in Sanford. So there's
my
kind of like a
gosh.
tie to me for that, because I know she used to go see him before he blew up. And so it's cool for me. But yeah, same thing. His band, same band for it's the band that records on all of his records. They also go on tour. He's been with the same guys for 25 years.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're just having fun on stage.
It's just a fun time. And I know the songs now. I'm not a country fan.
Yeah.
But I know all the Garth Brooks songs.
I just know Low Places.
I know that one.
Yeah, that's the only one I know. Norris, who's your artist and how many times?
I mean, so I haven't seen any like single artist multiple times, but I'm finding myself the closest I can get to that fanatic connection is with the band Kaleo. I've seen.
And you've
them,
never seen them?
I've seen them once before. They performed here at the House of Blue last year, and oh my God, I was I ran to the front just to
Yeah.
go get as closely as
So
I
if they
could.
come back again, you make a point to see
I
if there's
follow
someone in there.
them. I'm on like
Oh,
the
so you-
social
so you
media.
just now started it.
Yeah, I
Oh.
would go travel somewhere else to go see them. I would
Yeah.
be that person.
And the cool thing about it is you get to see another city and then see your favorite
Yeah.
your favorite artist, which is cool about that.
Mhm.
I want to find out about you, your favorite artist, and how many times have you seen that artist perform? Ray, this is, somebody said 70 times.
70.
Dave Matthews, 70 times, and that's probably on the low end. 'Cause they love that man, love. And if they have a name, let us know what it is. But I want to find out from you, your favorite artist. How many times have you seen them perform? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile is for texting. We get it there. It's 41067. Live streamers watching us do the show. We want to talk to you and also put it up on social media. Who's your favorite artist and how many times have you seen them perform? We want to hear it from you, though, so call us on Johnny's House. now. Taylor Swift, Ice Spice, 937. Johnny's house, 82 right now. Looking for a heat index of about 104 and an 80% chance of rain. Ray went to a Dave Matthews concert, was talking to some people there. Someone said they've been to 70 of his shows. 70 shows to check it out. Ray, like, that's just crazy. Y'all crazy. Something wrong with you. So I want to find out your favorite artists. How many shows have you seen them attend? And we have another Dave Matthews fan. Madison, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Johnny.
Now, Madison, does Dave Matthews, do you guys have a name for your group, or Dave Matthews Band don't have one?
Not really in particular.
That's weird.
I feel like it's because they started so long ago that they never really, there was like.
Right, it was before the whole fandom thing.
Mm-hmm.
And how many times have you seen Dave Matthews?
So I'm 23 years old, and I've seen them 20 times.
Please explain to me why.
So my mom had seen them in Richmond, Virginia, ever since they were like $1 to go see in like the 90s. And so when I was born, I guess she just also wanted me to be a fan. So when I was a few months old, she put some ear protection on me and took me, and I've been every year.
Oh, your mom was that lady.
Yeah.
There was a dude there with a baby strapped to him.
Yes.
He had a baby on
the
him.
hippos on?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you guys were not wrong about people having gone 70 times. It's very possible.
What is the deal? Is it the love that you feel with the crowd, or his music just touches your soul? What is it?
The music is just so different. It's like, I guess you could consider it folk, but it's so its own thing, and I think a lot of people just take a liking to it. I'm definitely not the main demographic, but it's just the coolness.
Well, your mom, your thing was your mom made sure you're a fan, like it or not.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
Yeah.
So that's just comfort for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, wow. 23 times. All right. Well, you see Dave. Tell him to say hello.
I will.
See you, Madison.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Mm-hmm. Wow. Valerie, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. What's your group, and how many times have you seen them?
Hanson. I've seen them probably 45 times.
Why?
Hanson's another Dave Matthews type
Really?
fan base where they'll go to every show.
Really?
They'll
I
go
didn't
to
know
both
this.
nights everywhere they go.
Really? I had no idea.
Fell in love with them in 1997 when they first really came out, and I started. My first show was in '97, and I've traveled to see them really since.
So when when you go to their concert, it just reminds you of a good time and a good period in your life.
So you know what it is. It's the camaraderie with the fans too.
Yeah, I can see that.
You have that one thing in common, and it kind of unites everybody. And it's really fun to do road trips and. Yeah, it's great. And I've met them several times throughout the years, too, and they recognize, certain fans, and it's...
So your fans, what happens is people turned on Hanson. So now if you're a fan, it's like it's us against everybody else. This is our group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely lost a lot of fans when they split with their record label, and it took a long time to get new music out, and now they're independent, but they have a very loyal fan base, even though it's smaller. It's the same people that go see them every time.
Do they still sing Umbop?
They close with Umbop every time, don't they?
Every show, and they've said the reason why is because it's always somebody's first time seeing them, and so they don't want somebody to leave the show and go, well, I didn't hear that one song that I came for.
Hanson, y'all!
Everybody sings along to this song, even if you don't like Hanson.
It needs a rap hook in it.
A rap hook?
Bring a rap hook in it.
It's got some like DJ scratching in it, so it works.
Like
yeah.
Here we go.
That's not where the rap hook would
I
go.
actually met one of my best friends through them. We joined the fan club, or we were both part of the fan club at the time. We were supposed to go to the same show in Boston, and she ended up not being able to because of a family emergency. But we just kept in touch and talked every week, either by email or phone, and I was in her wedding after only meeting her in person one time.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Well, yep, you got a connection with the music.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, Valerie.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Got Umbop on the microphone. Yeah. Come on. Hanson in the house. Hanson in the building.
I mean, you could do it.
I don't get it. You doing that? Carrie. Hey, Carrie.
Good morning.
All right, who's your artist, and how many times have you seen him perform?
My artist is Sister Hazel. They're a local Gainesville band.
Absolutely.
And I've actually lost count, but I would say anywhere between 80 and 100 times.
Wow.
So what's the furthest you've gone to see them?
Believe it or not, only here in Florida. I've traveled down to West Palm or Jacksonville. But back in the 90s, when they first came out, they played at the House of Blues at least 4 times a year.
Okay.
So I was always going to the House of Blues to see them. And then they played at Mardi Gras one year. So anytime they come to Orlando,
Okay.
I was always seeing them.
Okay. All right. That's your group. All right, Sister Hazel. We'll listen to that. Yeah, I like them a lot. All right. Thank you, Carrie.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay. B, what they saying over there, man?
Let's see. XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. In Iraq, need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone, Kenny Chesney, 12 times. Someone said Cyndi Lauper. They've seen them a bunch of times. Seen her a bunch of times. And then there's a bunch of Dave Matthews. Someone said 35 times.
Good.
And there was just an article of a dude that did 523 Dave Matthews shows.
500.
Yeah, it was in the New York Times.
They need to let him in the band.
Yeah, 523. He said he
Yeah.
spent over $100,000.
Or just give him free tickets for the rest of his life.
Yeah, for real. For real. Ray, what they got over there?
Somebody's seen Pink 3 times. Rick Springfield. It's got to be over 100 times since the 80s.
That's Jesse's girl. Yeah, Rick Springfield.
He's been touring on that one song for 30 years,
That's
boy.
also a great
You
song.
got that? Pull that up
Well,
there,
they
man.
had also had Don't Talk to Strangers. That was another one of his songs. But Jesse's girl is the jam.
Oh.
Maurice, you know the song?
I do.
No, you don't.
No, I do. It's just
Sing
the
it.
song. I don't know
Sing
the.
it.
Jesse is a friend.
You don't know it?
No, wait.
You don't know it.
Stop. Now you're making me feel like I can't.
If you don't know this part, you don't know it.
She knows the hook.
Myself a
Jesse?
girl and I want to make her mine. And she's watching him with those eyes. And she's loving him with the body, I just know it. And she's golden in the late at night. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
I only know the hook, too.
I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Where can I find a woman like
That's
that?
just cold, man. Making a song about your boy's girl. That's
Fun fact, I had a friend named Jesse growing up, and I did have a crush on his girl.
Anything over there?
Yeah, we got Amanda. She says she's seen G Love and Special Sauce at least 20 times. Jordan, she's seen Backstreet Boys 3 times since 2019 and has never missed a show in Orlando since '98.
Be anything over there, man? What you got?
We just did mine, the Dave
okay,
Matthews show.
Goodness, man. I don't know. How many times they saw this? How many times they see him?
Rick Springfield?
How many times? About 30?
They said over 100 times at least
That's
since
wild.
the 80s.
Look, well, you got a favorite song.
But who knows? You could have other good stuff.
Brian said he has another one.
Don't Talk to Strangers is the only other one we have in the system.
So you got to wait through 45 minutes of him playing other stuff.
Well, you know he's rapping with this one.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
He may open and close with this one.
All right, y'all, let's go. It's 9:46. 9:49, back from vacation and already time to go. Ray, anything going on in your world today?
Well, the kids are still not in school just because my son is still recovering. So I'm going to go hang out with them, and that's pretty much it.
Nerese, got anything going on?
I have to work out today. It is on my to-do list. Get my nap in and then get ready for tomorrow because we got a big meeting. So
yeah, we do. And B, how about you, bro?
Oh, nothing. You need to when you come back from vacation. Just a boatload of work, like a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Like
of work.
a lot.
Yeah. Everyone's like, hey, can you get that to me? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I've been back for a couple hours, but sure, no worries.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah. So a bunch of work to do, and that's pretty much. And I got to work out because I'm changing my life.
Oh, yeah.
If you missed any of that, make sure you listen to the podcast. Get caught up on everything. Other than that, Ryan Seacrest, it's all yours. Have a beautiful day, y'all. We see you tomorrow.